This has been amazing just to be behind the scenes and see how we have put this together.
Don't you think we're going to have like a surreal moment here?
My background is in broadcast journalism.
So I'm used to sitting down, getting those stories told. And not only am I excited for what's happening on the track, but also what's happening off the track.
I just don't feel like our sport has had that opportunity.
Hey guys, welcome back to Reaction Time. I'm your host, Kayla Zadel, checking in. I hope you're ready for your drag racing download from the weekend. We're talking results from the Denso NHRA Sonoma Nationals. And did Tony Stewart finally win the Wally he's been looking for? I've got details on that. Plus, Funny Car Chaos made a stop at Albuquerque Dragway, and I've got a quick recap of that. Then, get this, Travis Harvey and Justin Swanstrom teamed up this weekend. Where, when, and how? Stay tuned to find out. It was a gorgeous weekend at Sonoma Raceway that brought about record runs and a pretty big upset in Top Fuel when Ron August Jr. eliminated the reigning Top Fuel champ Doug Coletta in round one. A lot of brackets were busted. I heard them busting around the world, including mine. So the Denso NHRA Sonoma Nationals was also host to the Getrix Pro Stock Motorcycle All-Star Callout. Six-time Pro Stock Motorcycle champion Matt Smith didn't shy away from the drama when he called out Gage Herrera for round one, and then went on to secure the specialty race win.
Matt's out by 100th. The front end of Gianna's bike up at about the 8th mile. A great drag race to the finish line. It's Matt Smith, a 6:65.5 at 204.23 miles an hour. Evaristo, a 6:703 at 203 in the loss. He was just a skosh quicker off the starting line through 60 feet, and he carried it with him.
And presented by Steve Bryson from Getrix, Matt Smith is your winner of the 2024 Pro Stock Motorcycle Call Out here at Sonoma. And Matt, it's a track that's been historically great to you over the years. You had strategy to make sure that there were two bikes of yours in the final, and you are the winner. How will you look at this weekend as an inflection point for this program?
First off, thank you, Steve Bryson and Getrix, for putting this money up. We really appreciate that. But, this whole Denso, Outlaw Beer, IGTG, Smith Trucking, Max ECU, Greg Butcher Trucking, everybody that helps us. Really appreciate everybody sticking with us. We haven't had the greatest year, but you know what? We're here. All the executives in the suite, Dan, Lisa, everybody here, the president. We're just so excited. But you know what? We got to day one. Now we got to do that same thing on Sunday. That's been our struggle. We've won on Saturdays. We hadn't won on Sundays, so it's time to win on Sundays.
He did win on Sunday. He also got the number one qualifier honors. And like I said, he picked up that win on Sunday.
The two Denso bikes are of the same team. Matt's bike, the bigger performer. The two of them, and they leave. Hall is off the starting line first. But it does appear Smith is going to freight train him across the stripe. 6:70 at 2:03. Matt Smith, his first victory since Reading, Pennsylvania of 2023.
And Matt Smith just took a drink out of that goblet. Matt, man, you come in here, you win the All-Star Call-Out. You were the number one qualifier. You are now the event winner with two Matt Smith Racing bikes in this final. What message will this send to your competitors?
I don't know. They all talk crap about me when I couldn't 60 foot, and it didn't look like they could 60 foot this weekend. So maybe they better go to work and get their 60 foot back so they can run with us, because we went to work and found our 60 foots. And this Denso, Outlaw Beer, Mark Stock says, Smith Trucking, IGTG, Max ECU, Greg Butcher Trucking, Scrappers Racing, everybody's in the house, Elite Performance. Thank y'all, appreciate it. All the Denso executives up there, what a race to win.
And Elite Motorsports continued its winning streak when Aaron Stanfield raced to his third Wally of the season, defeating Pro Stock rookie Corey Reed, who made it to his first final round in only his second event in the class.
In they go. And they are blasting their way down the racetrack. It is Stanfield with a nose out at the 8th mile. Across the stripe, it is Stanfield. 54 beats a 55. Stanfield was 0.38 on the tree. His third win on the season. It is a career year for Stanfield, and we can't talk about championships anymore without including his name.
Win number 3 for Aaron Stanfield. I heard your wife at the starting line earlier today say you were driving your tail off this season. Who is the driver that Aaron Stanfield is this year?
Man, I just want to dedicate this win to our friend Tim the Iceman Kelly. He lost his battle with cancer, and this win's for him. And man, I just got to thank all my boys, all the guys at Elite Motorsports, Melling, and we got the whole JHG crew here this year. I mean this weekend, and man, I'm sure the winner circle is going to be fun today. Thank you.
And after taking the #1 qualifying honors in funny car, Bob Tasca III found the winner's circle on Sunday after having a record weekend in Sonoma.
A 156th final for Ron Capps, a 34th career final for Bob Tasca. They leave. And Capps smokes the tires. Bob Tasca will roll across the finish line for a victory. 4:08.8, 277 miles an hour. There was no big speed in the final. It was a couple of desperate funny car drivers clawing their way to a win line.
And Bob Tasca is holding his third Wally of the season. You said you had to pick your heart up out of your feet. How hard was that round win against Ron Capps?
Man, you gotta be on your A game to race Capps, and it got past half track, and it was on a big run, and I felt it knock the tires off. I stepped off it, rolled in, and I looked out the side window, and I was driving out the side window saying, I hope he don't come around me. But hats off to Aaron Brooks and Todd Okahara and the guys behind me. What a hot rod they gave me all weekend long. For Ford, Motorcraft, PPG, BG, all the people that support this, Nitrofish, Kenny Carecci's watching, and John Force, if you're watching, we miss you. Get your butt back out here. Yes, yes, yes.
Now in Top Fuel, Tony Stewart made it to the final round and was hoping to win at the facility where he had been so successful during his NASCAR career. However, it was Antron Brown who denied him the win when he picked up his third Wally of the season and that special wine goblet trophy.
The two cars leave. It is a great punch to the final, and it is going to be Antron Brown. 374.6, 329 miles an hour, a 377.4 at 321. They left within 7 thousandths. A classic final round with Antron Brown claiming career victory again.
And the third Wally of the season for Antron Brown. You tied Doug Coletta. How competitive is this team right now?
We're very competitive. We can race with anybody, but the thing about it is we just stay humble and stay hungry. And man, Lord gets all the credit. Got some of my ABM Accelerate drivers here with me. They drive some quarter midgets out here from Northern California. One thing is, you just gotta stay poised. My team is incredible. They have a bad hot rod and fell a little short in the tree, but they make it up down the racetrack. So I'm super pumped for Bryant, Mark, Brad, all of our Macco Lucas Oil boys. Great job, Toyota helped us on this racetrack. It was tricky all this weekend, but we went down track every lap. So that's an awesome, awesome team. I love you guys. God bless you. And come on, we got some more coming. Oh! Hold on.
Now, switching things up a bit, there was a scary moment for Blake Alexander this weekend during qualifying on Friday when his funny car engine exploded. Let's take a look.
Blake would love to pick up a qualifying point or two. JR Todd is off, and whoa! Blake Alexander grenades the body on the top end of the racetrack. Shoots her out on that machine, and he does a great job keeping it off the wall and right down the middle of the track. But Blake Alexander demolishes that Pronto body. Massive top-end explosion to that Jim Head Racing machine. Blake goes 397 at 269 miles per hour in Sonoma Raceway's quickest and fastest convertible run ever.
Yeah, we're glad he's okay. And Blake did go on to compete on Sunday. And the NHRA is off for a few weeks and picks back up in Brainerd, Minnesota for the Lucas Oil Nationals August 15th through the 18th. We'll be right back after this.
Drag racing fans, check out Drag Race Bracket Bonanza. It's the free, family-friendly fantasy bracket game. Now, after final qualifying at every national event, you can fill out your bracket for all the pro classes.
It's free, easy to click on your picks. If you need some help, just hit the randomizer button to fill in the blanks. It's for fun, stay engaged, and pick your winners today.
And welcome back. I wanted to give you a quick update on John Force. If you didn't hear the news that was released last week, Force has been released from the rehab center in Arizona where he was receiving care and will now receive outpatient care. His daughters Courtney and Brittany pictured here. They said they're thankful to be entering a new chapter in the Force's recovery process for the traumatic brain injury he suffered during that violent crash last month. also stating he finally gets to sleep in his own bed. Now, the next phase in the recovery process will be outpatient speech as well as occupational and physical therapy to address the lingering short-term memory and cognitive issues. And we continue to wish you all the best, John Force, and your family as you continue to recover. Now, Funny Car Chaos was back in action this weekend at Albuquerque Dragway in New Mexico. 3 drivers walked away as winners. In the Rodax Custom Roasted Coffee A field, it was Shane Lawson and the Man of War Funny Car team tuned by High Risk Performance who were victorious. And then Brent Jones and the Lawless team scored the win in the Alki Digger B field. And then it was Wayne Hoffman who picked up the win in the Wolf Pumps C field in his Western Auto Spell paving flopper, Congrats to those guys. And next up on their schedule is the East Coast Chaos at Maryland International Dragway, August 23rd and 24th. And Travis Harvey, the Carolina kid, and he's also a World Series of Pro Mod competitor, and No Prep Kings' Justin Swanstrom teamed up for the weekend for a grudge race at the Carolina Productions No Time, the Outlaw Underground event at Rockingham Dragway. And Swanstrom said he hit up Harvey about a month ago with the idea and wanted to be outside of the car to work on a few things and prepare for some upcoming events. So Harvey agreed and drove Prenup to a win against North Carolina's David Brinkley in the Patriot. Here's that video. And there's Prenup. And Travis Harvey is in the car. And they are staging up here. And you will see that Harvey does get the win. And it sounds like he was a busy man as he raced a couple of cars and also helped produce the event. So I hope you guys have a great week and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and always check out dragillustrated.com for the latest news. I'm Kayla Zadel and this is Reaction Time.